Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada, and today we continue with Major League Soccer playoffs with Vancouver Whitecaps. That's right, we're moving into the Western Conference semifinals. And if you're curious how we got there, if you missed the first round, we did defeat Houston 3-1 in the first round. Also, Sporting KC moved on 1-0. New York beat New York City 4-1 in the Eastern Conference. Toronto 2-1 over New England. Also, so another Canadian team moving on. Our East Coast rival, Josie Altidore in there. Zoltan Stieber, 32 years old. Played pretty well, got an assist. Michael Bradley with the goal. Ruben Curcio, 23-year-old, looks like a super draft player. He obviously played very well. He got a goal. He looks really good. Wow, 23-year-old super draft player. He is definitely pretty good. Anyway, Toronto moves on. Let's take a look at the next round. Atlanta United beats Chicago. FC Dallas beats Real Salt Lake. Moving into today's game, Toronto FC moves on and advances once again, beating Atlanta United 2-0. There's that guy again, player of the match, Ruben Curcio. A goal and an assist. Chapman also with a goal, so it could be an all-Canadian final perhaps. We got a couple of games to go before that happens, but you know, it's a dream. The dream is alive. So Philadelphia, New York, yet to play. FC Dallas beat Sporting KC. So that would be our opponent in the next round in the Western Conference final, should we make it past today's opponent, LAFC. And that's kind of a big ask, because LAFC did win the conference. They also won the MLS Supporters Shield with 72 points on the season. So they're basically the best team in the league. Take a look at our schedule. I'm pretty sure we didn't do so hot against LAFC this year. There's a 2-0 loss in August. And let's see, we should have played them twice. Where's the other game? Possibly at the beginning of the season. There it is, a 1-0 loss earlier in the season. So, we're winless against LA. That doesn't bode well. Let's get to today's matchups. We already looked at that. TFC moving on past Atlanta United. And meanwhile, we play LAFC. So let's get to the match preview. And here we go. LAFC is 4 wins, 2 draws against us in the last 7 games. We've only beaten them once. They are the odds-on betting favorite. Although both of us do come in an inconsistent form. Both of us have 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in our last 5. So maybe that's something there. We are going to be heading out to Bank of California Stadium, where it is, of course, 89 degrees and sunny. Should be an outstanding game. Our opponent, Andres Villas-Boas, he's got the leg up on us so far. He's been the head coach there since 2018. He coached at Tottenham and Chelsea previously. Stint in the Chinese league right before coming to LAFC. But he's a pretty good coach. I mean, judging players very good, motivating, determination, discipline, just everything. Very, very good for an MLS quality coach. So that's probably why he's got our number. But anyway, anything else of interest? Victor Rivas is the referee for today. Average of 1 yellow card a match. That's definitely doable for us. I guess that's it. Let's get to the team selection here. Going with a bit of a different formation here. Going to try to play a little bit defensively against LA. It hasn't worked going offensive. We've got some substitutes in the lineup just because we got a lot of injuries. We got a lot of guys who are just coming back and or out on international duty. So, yeah, we've got Lemire, Lovitz, Sr., Colin, Hakkinen, Ahmed, and McGee on the bench. So it's an incredibly young bench. I would say the average age of our bench, I mean, Lovitz is bringing it up a little bit, 29 years old. But everybody else, I think, is a teenager, 17, 16, 18. Hakkinen might be 20. He's a 21, an old man. Ahmed, 17. All right, so we got a lot of youngsters on the bench. Got some guys lacking match sharpness or fitness or something. I think that might be Norman with a fitness problem, but we got to play him. We need him. So here we are. We're going with McMath in goals, Latkovich on the left, Nerwinski on the right, Henry and Kemry. So basically our starting defense. No problem there. Norman, Tibert, and Zalalem. All three of those guys have been playing pretty well this season. You look at Zalalem. He's got 30 total appearances this year, 25 starts, 7 goals, 3 assists, 7.03 rating. He's been outstanding for us this season, and we've needed him. Our new acquisition, Brim, going to be playing on the left-hand side. He's only played 4 times for us, but he's also been pretty good. 2 goals, an assist, 7.43 rating in his 4 appearances, so that's pretty good. Venuto, our best player on the season. Look at this guy. He's up for Player of the Year award. I don't think he's going to win it, but he's up for it. 35 total appearances, 10 goals, 12 assists, so he's done outstanding. And then the big man, T-Bear, up top with 8 goals in 16 starts. That's pretty good. Well, you look at LA, they've got a formidable team. Fernandez in goal. He's only allowed 20 goals on the season. That's pretty good. Youngster Edwards on the left, 2 assists on the season. Tarek I was calling him Walt Zimmerman. Walker Zimmerman, 35 appearances, 7.2 rating at central defense is pretty good. Olasunde hasn't been too spectacular out there. Ring in the midfield with 5 goals, 3 assists. McCann, 3 assists out of the midfield. Shea on the left, 14 goals from the left wing. Horta, their best player, 7.36 rating, also chipping in 8 goals, 7 assists. Of course, the man, the captain, Carlos Vela, a little bit of a down season, only 12 appearances this year. So he hasn't played very often, but when he did play, he played pretty well, 4 goals, 3 assists. And then Jansen up top, 17 goals on the season. So LA is potent offensively, and they're stingy defensively as well. So we're in for a bit of a trouble here. They seem to be the best team in the league, and they are proving it on the field and in the playoffs. Okay, they're playing the double defensive midfielder formation here. This is interesting. We'll close down on Horta and Vela. I don't know what else to do, so let's do it. Probably shouldn't do that. We should probably back off those guys, so we might do that. Anyway, both teams come into good form. Send the assistant. Get out of here. Good old Bank of California Stadium. Packed to the gills as usual. It's not a very big stadium, though. Only around 20 to 25,000 fans, depending on whether they've expanded it or not. I think when you first get it, it's only 20,000, and then you can expand it right away if you want to. In FM, anyway. Because I think like the first season, LA sells like 20,000 season tickets. So the board is like, yeah, okay, we'll expand the stadium if we've sold every seat as a season ticket. Anyway, first highlight. Horta diving inside. We're trying to mark him. Ring just takes a shot. McMath has to swat it aside. Maybe Ring's the one we should be marking tightly. Vela on the corner sends it in. McMath in traffic. Here we go. Highlight continues, so it's a massive highlight. T-Bear heads it down. Look at that size and strength winning it for us. Brim looking to make a play, sending it backside to Venuto. Not a great cross, but Venuto catches up to it. Nerwinski on the overlap. His shot's deflected. He gets another crack at it. Can't get it in, but in the midfield, great play. Norman Zalalem, Bear, out wide. Nerwinski Still on the overlap. He sends one into T-Bear. He can't win the header, but T-Bert slides one just past goal. That was a sneaky one from T-Bert. He didn't blast that one. He just tried to sneak it into the corner there. And I think if he'd have been on target, that had a good chance of going in. Got the U.S. national team on in the background. Playing against Trinidad Tobago. If you're keeping up on the backlog here, you can do the time dilation yourself. But so far, our little counterattack strategy is going pretty well. Here we go. Edwards headed out. He gets it right back, though. Shea. LA trying to build the attack, trying to get in position. Carlos Vela on the back side. They don't look to him. He's being marked pretty tightly. He's being marked by young Masters Latkovic. All right, here we go. Carlos Vela drops it off to Horta. He's looking. His cross is deflected. Carlos. Hasn't touched the ball much. We'll see. I'm just keeping my eye on him. I'm not even watching the ball. I'm just watching Carlos Vela. Anyway, here's Horta. Gets it into Jansen. Nice tackle from Henry, and we start it moving. Brim, the speedster on the near side. Look at him go. Look at that acceleration, even with the ball. Bad pass, though. Bad pass. All right, and then LA being a bit conservative here. There we go. Moving it downfield to Shea. You know, I was... Oh, there we go. Nice steal. This is what we want. We want Bear getting the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Walker Zimmerman with a career highlight goal. Catches McMath out of position because of Bear's deflected pass. So this is what we want. We want him to get the ball there and then send it out wide. But look at that. Just 1-2. Bang, bang. Zimmerman with... That's going to be on Sports Center later tonight. That's no good. So we've been playing so well. Here's T-Bert. Can we get one back? No, that would have been nice. Nice Vancouver contingent there in the side, in the end zone. Another highlight. It's been a lot of highlights this half. 29 minutes. Vela wide open. I don't like that. Now he's double covered, but it's a little late. He already has the ball. Here's Horta. That's a no good. Okay. Well, we were playing well for a minute there. For almost a half. Vela, Jansen, Horta just moves right into that channel. Defender doesn't step up. Who's that? Kamiri. Been pronouncing his name wrong this whole time, but you know what's new. So halftime we're gonna have to, I think, change things up. Vela. Halftime, we're going to have to go a little, back to our attacking mode. Because we had been playing, I think, pretty decently on the counterattack. We got the two speedsters on the wing. We got, some pretty decent attacks. But now it's too late for all that. Now LA can just sit back, hold possession, and do whatever they want. And it looks like they want another goal. Vela on the corner. It's headed out. Vela's going to continue, just ring with another long shot. Nerwinski heads it out. Come on, boys. Zalalem, nope. McCann. LA looking to continue their attack. Shea, good closeout defensively. That was almost another ricochet goal. Maybe we can't wait to halftime. Maybe we gotta, you know what we're gonna do, right? Not that. that. Not Norman, Zalalem. Yeah. Okay. Confirm changes. Let's go. I mean, if they're going to beat us 2-0 or 5-0, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Might as well go out and try to score some goals. Get some more possession or whatever. Be more aggressive. They're out shooting us right now. They're out possessing us. We're out fouling them, I guess, which is good. And the game is paused, so I'm talking for no reason. There we go. All right. Z formation back in effect. But LA, I think, is going to just hold on to the ball. They've definitely got the quality to do that. So we got to put some pressure on them and stop that. Two minutes of stoppage time. We've only got 70% of our passes completed. Okay. Henry's anxious. Fullbacks are motivated, so I guess that's good. Halftime. Okay. Let's delve a little deeper into the tactics. What's this balanced nonsense? What am I doing? Let's go. Yeah, let's just go attack. I thought about changing to the number 2 formation, but you know what? Let's just do this. All right, slightly shorter. Don't need that. Let's hit early crosses. Get it to the big man. Counter, press. Yeah. Out of possession. Urgent, tight marking. Sure, yeah. Dressing room. Let's get angry, aggressive. Much better half. Let's go. Get out of here. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's get a goal. We get an early goal, and we're back in this. You know, it's only 2 goals. 1 goal changes everything. Whoever scores it first changes everything. Zalalem, nice comeback on the defense. What's our defensive width looking like? Let's go back to tactics. We looked a little wide there. Standard, okay, I guess that's all right. All right. T-Bert apparently not playing well. 6.2 rating. Not happy about that. Here's T-Bert. No. Does get a corner out of it, I guess, but I would have preferred a goal. Here we go, Zalalem. Gonna take the corner, sends it in. Henry wins the header, forces a save out of Fernandez. He looked a little confused on that one, but he made the save. Here's another throw-in for LA. Edwards on the near sideline. Gets it in to Jansen, who's injured. Oh, my God. What kind of defense was that? We had 3 people crash down on Jansen. And we just left Ring alone. Look at this. We got 3 defenders. Carlos Vela. Okay, he takes... Not only did he leave Ring wide open, they left Vela wide open. That's terrible. I'm pretty sure that was Zlatkovic. Like, come on, buddy. Positioning 12. You should know better than that. I mean, I'm sure that had something to do with his mental attributes, but I don't know exactly what. But whatever it was, I hate it. Zalalem, back post to Henry. There's Kamiri. Kamiri. I just want to call him Kemri, but it's an extra syllable. Don't like extra syllables. Anyway, Zalalem. So there's our play. Central defender to central defender for the goal. Good job. We got 1 back. It's a little late, so now we need another one. Now it's another 1-goal game. I mean, you know, it's a 2-goal game, but you know what I'm talking about, right? I mentioned that earlier. Anyway, Zlatkovic, McMath, let's go. Okay, bomb it. Sure. Bomb it downfield. 62 minutes. Walker Zimmerman's going to send it back. As soon as this highlight's over, we're probably going to make some substitutions. Jansen with that injury, staying in there. Carlos Vela. Horta. Better defense there. Shea. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Substitutions. So Zlatkovic and T-Bert are not playing well. Venuto's not playing well, and he's got a yellow card. You know. We don't have a ton of options. We got a Med on the bench. That's fine. Oh, no, we got freaking Daniel Lovitz on the bench. So that's even better. We'll probably do that. Lovitz in. Then what? Then what do we do? I don't know. Let's start there. How about that? We'll start with that. We'll put Lovitz on attack, I guess. We'll start there. Okay, here we go. Zlatkovic out of there. Put in a little bit more of an experienced player. I mean, he was tired coming off of international duty, but we'll throw him in there. Here we go. Venuto sends one in. Big man, T-Bear with the goal. Look at him. Just pushed everybody out of the way. There he goes, just up over top of everybody. Can't stop him. Can only hope to contain him. There we go. Now it's a 1-goal game. Now we're talking. Was Lovitz the thing that changed everything? That helped Venuto's rating out. Lovitz to Brim. Gets it forward. Norman moving forward. Storming Norman. Yikes. Stolen by Ring. LA on the counter attack, trying to get it out wide to Vela. He does. Past Lovitz. Great cross to Shea. So, you know, we have a bit of a matchup problem, I think, on the left side. Yeah, Lovitz a little late. Great pass to Shea. Okay, it's back to being a 2-goal game. T-Bert down to a 6.1. We can't have that. So, we're going to move Norman back down. Zalalem to box, and then we're going to bring in Colin. He's fit. I think he was playing on one of the junior teams, 20 under somebody. He was playing on somewhere where he got that fitness. I don't know where, but he's fit. Let's go. Let us play. 82 minutes. Let's give a shout. Demand more. I think everybody just panicked, but here we go. Throw in. Norman wins the header. Tarek is in the game. Now gets it to Horta. Headed out by Kamiri Tavela, and he scores. I think we found our ceiling, I think, and it's LAFC. They're just, they're too good. Carlos Vela working his magic. I mean, he gets the ball on the rebound and just puts it back. Not much defense could do about that. Here's LA again, pouring it on. Colin heads it out. I think that's his first touch of the game. Perez looking to make a play. I was hoping he didn't get fouled there by Norman. Vela versus Lovitz again. Goes right around Lovitz. McMath with a stop that time. That's good news. So it looks like Lovitz was not in any better of a matchup. Although he does have a 8.6 rating. It's better, but yeah, I mean, we didn't bring him in for his defense, honestly, because he's a guy we often play him at attacking midfielder. All right, 93 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. That last 10 to 15 minutes flew by. Norman switching fields to Nowinski. Looking, trying to send one in. He does. Can't get it in there. Walker Zimmerman's there. Norman. Scoops one out. So there we go. Full time 5-2 loss to LA. I guess 5-2 is better than 3-0. It's more interesting anyway. Let's get out of here. Yeah, pep talk. Not happy. I can be not happy. I mean, LA's the best team, but still, we probably should have done better than that. Oh, the U.S. just scored a goal. Good for them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Vancouver defeated in the Western Conference semifinal. So we made a small step of progress, right? Last year we got to the playoffs and lost in the first round. This year we got to the playoffs, lost in the second round. So it's minor improvement over last season, and that's good enough, I guess. Incremental improvements are what we're looking for here. Black and gold strike lucky. Walker Zimmerman with a powerful volley from 55 yards. Yeah, that one was impressive, sure. Target man Theo Baer gave Vancouver fans a glimmer of hope after 71 minutes with a fine header from point-blank range. But then Breck Shea added to the lead with a good volley from close range. Carlos Vela completed it, yes, with an accurate finish, sure. Tactical blunder ends unbeaten run. What? Vancouver fans were left questioning their head coach's tactics, so we went defensively. Went to the 4-1-4-1, tried to play defensively, and LA beat us, so they're blaming that. Okay. I mean, we were shorthanded, but whatever. Yeah, I've been offering some coaching positions to the under-20s because we got a tournament coming up, the under-20s. That's probably going to be next. I don't think I'm going to coach it, but we will definitely show the highlights from the that's not it. From the under-20 championship. Starts next week. Now, I gave the under-20 coach basically this month to impress, to see if I was going to take over and coach or not. But he's done very well in the friendlies. He's went undefeated this month. So, he started off poorly with that 2-1 loss to Costa Rica. But Costa Rica's a good team, so we, gave him a little bit of a pass on that one. Beat Guyana 5-1, beat Costa Rica 4-2. That was an important match for him to say, okay, if we can beat Costa Rican side with him as a coach, then we'll let him go. He fully rotated the side, but he's got some interesting players on the team. There's Kendall, one of our players, played the whole match. 19 years old, on loan from Vancouver. Who are some of the other guys? Yeah, this is an interesting guy here. Smoljovic, 17-year-old from TFC3. Look at this kid. He's pretty good. Going to have to keep an eye on him. Left winger. Nice pace, acceleration, fitness, jumping reach of 15, 6'1", so he's a big winger, big athletic winger. That's good. He's got a little bit of determination. That could get better. His mentals overall could get better, but technically he's pretty solid. 12 technique, 12 crossing, 14 dribbling. So he's definitely a kid to keep an eye on, and he's a guy, honestly, I don't think I had looked at much. And that's the other thing, if I coach the under-20s, then it's going to mostly consist of Vancouver players. So I don't necessarily know that I want that. I want this coach to go out there and find all these other guys that I don't necessarily know about, and then I can start scouting them heavier and start adding them to the player pool. I've added several of these players to the national player pool. They just weren't included in it. There's like a button you can press. You can go to the national team and say add to national pool. Like, this guy's not even in it. Who's Jeff Edwards? Take a look at him. He's 17-year-old right back. You know, he's okay. He's got 12 tackling, 12 marking. He's 17 years old. Like, why not add him to the player pool? You know what I'm saying? Like, just so we keep an eye on him, keep tracking him. So that's the benefit of letting our under-20 coach do his thing, because that's his job, right? His job is to find potential under-20 candidates and coach them up. He's not a terrific coach. I'm pretty sure we looked at him before. Look at Rob Gale. English, 43 years old, head coach. He's a good motivator. He would be a good assistant coach, I think. But he's only got 4 working with youngsters. I mean, he's decent. He's decent enough. I think the only problem he has is the working with youngsters. Everything else, I think, is decent enough for this this level. He played at Wycombe, the Wycombe Wanderers, Sky Bet League One. It's probably Wickham. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. But he's been the under-20s coach for a long time. He's also coaching Valor FC now in Canadian Premier League. So that's another reason. You know, we want the Canadian Premier League to improve, and if this gives their coach a little bit more credibility, being the under-20s coach. So who knows? It helps out Canadian soccer, I guess. Sure. So we'll let him do that, and then we'll just go back and look at the highlights and stuff. Yeah, so we'll end it there. I don't know. I was going to show the highlights, but then this video is already getting long, and we're just going to end it. We're going to come back. We've got World Cup qualifying later in the month. We got the big game versus Mexico. No, it's not later in the month. It's next month. We got the big game versus Mexico. Right now, we're top of the division. Is it Mexico? I'm getting confused now. It is Mexico. World Cup qualifying. 3rd round. Group B. I had a flashback thinking that we beat Mexico, but we didn't. They are the ones who drew, so that gives us a leg up in the group. But anyway, I'm trying to end this video very poorly, so we'll end it now. Come back for Mexico. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.